here's another easy joke. One time I was talking about this with some friends, and somebody who was not even trying to suggest anything said, "Oh, you'd be a watermelon." So I'm gonna go with that answer.
I love that.
Tyler, do you want to give it a shot?
I actually really do. Thank you for asking. So hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi.
I have 3 favorite musicals, and they are the SpongeBob musical, Dear Evan Hansen in School of Rock. My dream role of all time is Dewey Finn in School of Rock. And if I were a fruit, I would be a walnut because I am not a fruit. Thank you.
That's so rude.
I am the autistic fruit. That was not an insult. I'm actually autistic. Coley, would you like to do
Oh
one?
my gosh, I would love to. That was so nice of you to offer. Hi, I'm Coley. I already forgot the order, but
Favorite musical?
my favorite musical changes literally every single day. But I love Next to Normal with every bone in my body.
I love Next to Normal.
And I think also Jagged Little Pill this month has been my second
Love
fave.
that.
My dream role changes every 2 seconds depending on what song I'm listening to. But right now I'm kind of like living as that one fish from the SpongeBob musical where it's like, I believe I found a star. That's
my
me.
God.
But like also like Fanny Bryce and like Funny Girl.
Yes.
And then a fruit?
Oh, I'd be a strawberry because they're really cute and really small and they make people really happy and that's what I like to do.
That's so wholesome. You brought up a joke that I have with my high school music teacher by talking about the one fish from the SpongeBob musical. And it's just like, imagine all the background characters in SpongeBob the musical making their resume. And they just had to be like, yes, I played the second F in the BFF song in SpongeBob the musical. Or like, I played Plankton's toe or something. I don't know. That's all that is. It's so dumb. Hi, Mrs. De Palma, if you're watching or listening.
Plankton's toe. What?
I would be Plankton's toe. So
little.
for this, I want to be Sandy, but I am not the right race for that. Anyway, so we have a very silly, goofy episode because we're not going to listen to one musical soundtrack. We're going to listen to a lot of musical soundtracks.
All
and we're
of
just-
them.
Every single musical. This
At once.
This show is going to be going on for the next 37 hours. So be hope you went to the bathroom before this because you're not going anywhere.
37 years we did every single show ever.
Oh
We'd
my
be here,
God.
We would die here.
Awesome. I die in the Fredonia Radio System studio.
What a way.
But this week's episode is just a lot of fun, silly giggles with our reoccurring.
We
Well, not reoccurring.
with our previous
Returning.
guests, and we are missing 2, technically 3 of our previous guests. Alkali and Zanny did not respond to our response to participate, and one of our previous guests, Lex, unfortunately has COVID right now.
No! But they will make a feature later on.
Yes, they will.
So, are we ready just to jump in and have some fun?
Let's do it. What do you want to do first, Coley?
Alrighty, I have a little note.
Okay, perfect,
She
because
pulled
I did not prepare a single thing for this episode.
That's, no, literally, like, I ended up going to my piano class like 5 minutes late because I was too busy planning this. So we did the intro.
So before we jump too far into it, I did just get a text from Marissa asking for the link. So I think we should start with her segment first as soon as we know she's listening.
Yes. Okay. So while we wait to send the link to Marissa, we're just gonna talk about musicals. What was everyone's favorite musical they ever did?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh, favorite show you've ever been in?
Yeah.
Okay, so does it have to be a musical or can it be anything?
Musical first, then show.
Okay, so
Or show, whatever.
I will go first. My
Weren't you
favorite.
texting Marissa the link?
I just did.
Oh, okay. You can go now.
Thanks. So I'm actually gonna start with the show first because my favorite show that I've ever been in was a show called The Shadow Box, where I played someone's son. I was very much a background character, but The Shadow Box is about dealing with the stages of grief and in basically like a hospice situation type of thing, and it was really, really neat. And then the favorite musical that I've ever been in was Annie Warbucks. Which is the sequel to Annie, and I love that one because it's a very unique experience because I don't think I've ever met anyone else who's ever been in that show. So yeah. How about you, Claire? What's your favorite musical that you've been in?
Oh God. There's too many, but one that I can think of like right off my head is I did Nonsense my senior year, and I played Sister Robert Ann, and she's just very like funny and just so like she's literally me, and so it just was amazing to play a character that was so close to me, and doing something that I love, and especially for my senior year. But yeah,
That's awesome. How about you, Shelby?
I'm kind of stuck between two. One didn't ever get to see the stage because of COVID, unfortunately.
Oh.
We did this one called Follies, and it was such a fun show. We had like this like crazy like dream sequence where like the whole stage changed, and like they had this like big arch that was filled with balloons and flowers come down. But unfortunately, since like COVID hit, we weren't able to put it on stage, and I got to play a good role called Young Sally, and I loved it.
Oh.
But then my actual favorite musical that was on stage that we got to see, I got to perform in was this. It's kind of like a not known musical. They made a movie. There was a movie and then turned into a musical called The Spitfire Girl.
Okay.
And I got to play a character named Shelby. And it was my senior year, and like it didn't turn out the way we wanted to because COVID, obviously. But it was so fun, and I feel like I got my acting like passion from there.
I love that.
Oh, baby.
How about you, Simon?
Favorite show that I acted in because I enjoyed myself was Legally Blonde.
Oh,
Favorite
so
show
real.
that I acted in because the content of the show just is wonderful is A Tie Between Sister Act and Addams Family. And I did not act in this, but working spot crew for Pippin is what introduced me to Pippin, and I've been in love with that show ever since.
I love that so much. Coley, how about you?
Okay, so I have so many. Guys, I hate to be this person, but being in Seussical unlocked such a magical part of me, and I feel like I really
No,
found myself.
You have nothing to be sorry for. Seussical is
I
legitimately a
love
really good
Seussical.
musical.
But like my favorite show that I've ever been a part of, I hate to say it, but like probably like my sophomore year, my COVID show, Sister Act. Like there was a lot of like drama going in there, but like that was like my first time having like a lead role and like being like up with like all the seniors that I admired. I was Sister Mary Patrick. It was so much fun.
All of y'all talking about your COVID shows make me feel so old because I was in my freshman year of college when COVID hit, and y'all were still in high school.
Yeah, whose problem is that?
So my parents for making me be born. Happy birthday.
Anyway, speaking of
birthday.
parents,
happy birthday!
happy birthday.
I'm gonna quit this show. I hate this
You
so much.
You set us up for that.
I know.
But speaking of parents,
Marissa is in fact here. Hi, Marissa.
Hi, Marissa. For all of you guys who don't know already, Marissa is my mother. She is our biggest fan, along with Susan Cantor. They're getting ready for Passover, Pesach, which starts tomorrow evening. So
We do have our 12 seconds with Marissa ready.
I have to explain the plot.
I was just gonna ask you, do you want to do context before or afterward?
I'm going to give context right before.
Awesome, go for it.
So one of the first games we will be playing today. Drum roll, please, while I pull it up because I can't find it. Let's keep that drum roll going. We're going. Alrighty. Ta-da! Alrighty. So one of the games we'll be playing today is called Playbill. Basically, in this cup, there is a bunch of controversial theater opinions. Whether the person disagrees or agrees, they have 30 seconds to convince us of what this opinion is.
So ready.
And so Marissa will start us off.
Are you ready? Oh. Marissa says hello, guys, just in case you were wondering. So here's 12 seconds with Marissa. Marissa is such a superstar, and I love her.
So good. I'm sold.
Look, I really want to do like the rebuttal part of that, but I just can't. The Book of Mormon would be so much better if they were baptized in a sea with otters.
You know, I just chose the like theater tech concentration. I'm taking all these classes about like design and like all the like design aspects of a show beyond like the acting. What if I could turn that in for a final for some point. Like, hey, here's my concept of Book of Mormon with otters. I could run with that.
And
I'm on it.
Marissa says she agrees.
Perfect.
All right. I'm on it, Marissa.
I don't know how Marissa is. I don't know how Marissa is getting through. I do have everything on Do Not Disturb, but like I guess they're just more important.
Marissa will prevail.
Marissa does prevail. Somehow. Alrighty. So this is where the game comes in. I have a cup of more controversial opinions.
I like to
So-
note that it is yellow, just like a Playbill.
As
Yeah.
it should be. So basically, how this is going to work is someone is going to choose from the cup randomly a controversial opinion. Whoever chooses it is going to argue in favor of said controversial opinion for 30 seconds. Then someone else at the table, consider me at the table for the context of this game, is going to argue against that person for 30 seconds, and the remainder of us will vote on who is correct.
Oh, a
Yes.
little debate time.
Yes.
A little debate time. This is based off of a panel that I do at conventions that I can't say on the air because we will get kicked off.
And game is also based off of a game I did at a club audition.
Tyler, can you
Will
make a
not say
PG
more.
version of the name of the thing?
Yes. Mega debate session. Shelby, I will text you the actual title. Like, technically, the title is appropriate for the air, but when the title is put together, it is no longer appropriate for the air.
Interesting. Okay.
Tyler, I hate to interrupt you, but I just picked one just to like take a look, and we happened to write the same prompt.
That is so funny.
I will not say the same prompt.
Do you
because
want to
it
read
might
my
be-
version or your version?
I was just gonna pull an example. I'm just gonna.
Okay, just draw again. You're good.
Yeah. So, wait. So, are we like letting our guests go first,
That's up to you. Yeah, why don't you let our
Yeah.
guests go first?
and then Tyler and I will go last? Alrighty. I'm going to hand the cup to. Oh, I don't know, guys. Pick
Why
a
not just
fr-
go down the line?
Let's go down the line.
It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it anyway.
Yeah.
We all pick now, or one person and then the next?
One person
Okay.
picks.
One person.
Okay.
Oh, I have to check my phone.
So what Claire has just drawn, she argues for it.
Yes.
Yes. So Claire,
Right?
I
please-
love that name so much.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Claire, please read your title.
Okay, so mine is why Shrek should have been played by Danny DeVito.
Ah!
Oh.
All right, I don't care who's rebutting. I am automatically agreeing with Claire. Thank you. Claire, are you ready?
Yes.
30 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go.
It's Danny DeVito. I mean, I love Mike Myers too, but Danny DeVito, I feel like he's like short, he's like elfish, so I feel like he would pull off the ogre-esque like. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I could so see that. He's like so I see that. That's why I think, and he has like a good voice for it too, I think. So that's why I
Yeah.
think Danny DeVito should play Shrek.
4 seconds.
Thank you, Claire. Very cool, Claire.
And that's time.
Nice.
All right, who would like to argue in spite of Danny DeVito playing Shrek?
Or are we just all in favor for that
I'm
one?
I'm not.
I think-
I don't like those vibes.
I think we're all just in
you don't
favor.
like those
I
vibes?
don't like the vibes of Danny DeVito.
Okay.
All right, 30
30
seconds.
seconds on the clock.
All right, 30
Okay.
seconds on the clock, Shelby. On your mark, get set, go.
Okay, Danny DeVito's like he's like a different energy than Shrek. Shrek's like I hate everybody, and Danny DeVito's like I'm cool with everybody. There's some people that are nasty, and I like make fun of them. But I'm cool with them too. Versus like I feel like Shrek should be a guy that's like you can play both sides of the coin. Like if you could be an angry bodyguard dude, I couldn't see Danny DeVito as an angry bodyguard dude, and I see Shrek as an angry bodyguard dude. So like I wouldn't be intimidated by a voice going, "Hey, I'm Danny
And that's
DeVito."
time.
Shelby, before I can place a vote, I do have to ask. So, since you were implying that Danny DeVito is a friend for all and Shrek, no, would you say that Danny DeVito is for the girls and gays and Shrek is not for the girls and gays?
I feel like Shrek would be one of those people that's like, I love that community, but I'm doing my own thing.
If I may, I think it is very important to Shrek's arc that he becomes for the girls and gays.
That's
but
true.
I think I agree that it's like maybe the hard sell for
Mhm.
Danny DeVito to start off
Yeah.
not in that
Like,
camp.
I could see Danny DeVito be full support of all this, be always at like the parades and every single event.
Literally, he was.
Danny DeVito was at Pride. That's it.
Exactly.
You know,
Did you see Mike Myers?
I genuinely think that Danny DeVito has come up in conversation at every single episode of To Be Determined.
He's
I'm
so
so
iconic.
happy.
As he should.
So,
King.
Coley, are you for or against Danny DeVito as Shrek?
I'm for Danny DeVito as Shrek.
Simon, are you for or against Danny DeVito as Shrek?
I'm with caveats. I'm for it, but only if it's Danny DeVito as Frank Reynolds as Shrek, and that's just because I want to see that so bad.
I understand. I am also for Danny DeVito as Shrek. So Claire gets a point. Yay!
That was a hard one to argue against.
Yes.
Shelby, would you like to draw next?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's see this. I'll go for this one right here. It has black pen.
Shelby, what is your prompt?
Grumpy Cat deserves its own musical starring David Byrne of Talking Heads with all the musical written by Elton John. I can see that.
Are you ready?
I'm excited, yes.
30 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go.
Okay, Grumpy Cat's like an icon by itself, and it isn't talked about as much about today because you don't see that Grumpy Cat meme anymore, but it still deserves the attention, so I think the way to bring back its attention and its, like 5 seconds of fame would be a musical. And like it would be a musical of memes, which sounds very cringy now that I'm saying it. But it could still be very funny. You could see where it goes, and I would love to see a cat be the star of a musical. Because there's not enough, well, there's cats, but the movie sucked and we need a redemption for cats on stage.
And that is time. Who would like to argue against a Grumpy Cat musical with all the music written by Elton John?
Okay.
Claire, are you ready?
This is very controversial.
Opposites today.
I know.
30
right?
seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go.
Okay, this is my opinion and my opinion only. I do not like cats. That's just my personal opinion.
The music or the animal?
The music. I know. I love Cats the animal.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a huge fan of the musical. Like, just I don't know. I never got into it, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. I love Grumpy Cat, but to be honest, like I don't think it would go well. Like if you actually put it out on Broadway. Like yes, Grumpy Cat is iconic, and when you say it like that, like yeah, like that sounds cool. But probably once you get it up there, like
And that is
Yeah.
time.
I just
All
feel like
right,
David
based
Byrne
on-
wouldn't know what to do up there.
I mean,
I
same.
don't know who the David Byrne is.
We're going to find out later who David Byrne is.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Simon is very excited about
Yeah,
this.
I'm also autistic. What do you want?
Okay. Coley, are you for or against a Grumpy Cat musical?
As much as I love Grumpy Cat, it just gives too much Emoji Movie, which gives too much Emoji Land. The musical.
I understand.
So I'm gonna have to.
Simon, are you for or against a Grumpy Cat
I'm
musical?
real sorry, but I can't in good conscience condone that.
So I wrote this prompt, so I am very much for a Grumpy Cat musical. However, my opinion doesn't matter because that's 2 out of 3. So congratulations, Shelby. 1 point.
I lost.
Wait, what? Oh, you did lose. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Claire.
Live, laugh, love.
But we
It's okay.
Love you.
You'll have a chance to redeem yourself. Simon, are you ready?
I almost said something on air that I can't say on air.
Tell me later.
No. It was just, I was going to say, give me that cup, but there was something in there that would get you fined.
Understood. Simon, what's your prompt?
Wait, I have to argue for it?
Yes. I'm
sorry,
so
I know that
scared.
because I know that based on the pen, this is yours, and I don't want to offend
Awesome.
you too hard.
No, please do.
I am of the opinion that Dear Evan Hansen is one of the best representations of mental health ever put on stage.
Oh, can I interrupt real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my mother and I just watched Dear Evan Hansen over break, and we had
The movie?
a very long the movie. Yeah. I am getting her to read the book too, but her and I had a about like an hour-long conversation about if like Evan Hansen was like the villain in it, and just like the representation it has. Like of
Okay,
mental
I
health.
appreciate it, but this is not your debate, Coley.
Oh.
We're going to talk about this in a minute, but Simon, are you ready?
I'm ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
All right. I have heard when it was like touring and on Broadway, this is a more common thing because I'm wasting time. I have heard of people around like our age who go and see the show and bring like their parents, and it results in a really nice, really productive conversation about mental health, and like a mom comes out of the show and like, oh, is that how you feel? And it leads to like opening it up, and that's really nice. And I'm
And
glad.
that's time.
Good, thank you. Oh my God.
Who would like to argue against Dear Evan Hansen?
Could we possibly be open to the idea of Simon also arguing?
So it's gonna be Simon versus Simon.
It's okay. I think I got the steam out. So if someone else does want to play the game as it's supposed to be played.
Claire, do you want to go against?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go.
All right. So, I do like the message that it does give. I don't like the part where it's kind of like he's manipulating people to believe something. Like, I don't like that, and I don't like that message that it's giving off to like all people who struggle with mental health issues, because I feel like it's a very like, I don't know, it's kind of like targeted. It's like making it like a stereotype, and I don't really like that. I will say in the movie, and people diss on the movie, I do love how like, Ben Platt acts and stuff, and he really brings out like the emotions.
And that's time.
Yes, period.
Okay, so who is for Dear Evan Hansen being a great representation of mental health? Shelby?
So like, it's tricky because like I see both sides of it, but like maybe like how like bad at Dear Evan Hansen I can't say Evan Hansen without saying Dear.
No.
No, I get it.
Maybe since like how bad he messed up like shows that like maybe mental illness doesn't make like you could be like a bad person and still have mental illness, so like or like you don't make bad decisions while having mental illness, or like that makes I don't know. Maybe
Understood.
It's a good representation of like all the different sides of mental illness. It's
Okay.
not all,
I'll
like,
say
I
this
feel sad.
real quick. I didn't think of this until after my time was up. But if we're talking about like literally representing, as in portraying mental illness, like I think of Ben Platt's performance of Words Fail, and just like if you're talking about just like acting well as a mentally ill person, yeah, no, I will give that. That was good.
Okay, fair enough.
And,
Coley.
like, there's not
No, go ahead. There's
not many other representations of mental illness too much on like stage. Like they're all focused on like fun like movies or musicals or like old stuff that was already like been done and redone and stuff
No,
like that.
I 100% agree with that. The only one I can think of genuinely is Next to Normal.
Yeah.
And I will say Jagged Little Pill. Phenomenal.
I haven't seen Jagged Little Pill, so I couldn't.
And there's
So-
a new one out too. I forgot what it's called. Oh.
So even though I wrote this one, I'm personally voting against Dear Evan Hansen being a good representation. So Coley, what's your opinion on it?
I will say, as much as I want to say Jeffrey Hansen's so good at it, it's other sources have been better at representation.
So you just told me to write down controversial opinions. You didn't say I had to agree with them.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Oh yeah.
I do not agree with the opinion of Dear Evan Hansen
Oh, I
being
was
good.
afraid of
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I knew that you would be like
Like,
a
I
normal
don't-
person and my friend and not hold it against
No.
me, but I was afraid that no.
No,
Oh my God.
okay, I've thought about this so much because Dear Evan Hansen is genuinely one of my favorite shows. And while like it represents a lot of the darker sides of mental illness and what it like really means to have anxiety and not like upsetting people in the general thing, I also think it's just terrible to portray it in that light at the same time. So it's like both really good and really terrible at what it does. It depends what perspective lens you look through it. Sorry, I could talk about this musical till I die. Coley, would you like to go next?
Actually, I think we have another guest.
That's right, we do. Straight from their home in wherever they live, we have our wonderful friend Lex, who is out with COVID.
Yes.
As soon as I find their message,
I don't
there it
remember if
is.
Lex said their prompt. Did
I
they? Did she?
think they did, but I'm not sure. Either way, we're just gonna play it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sorry, hold on, I had it muted. LOL, live, laugh, love. I'm so good at being a radio host.
Live, love, Lex.
No, shut up. Lex, shut up. Sorry. I'm so good at this.
They're making Shrek 5, and I wanted to announce that for everybody to know if they did not know.
I saw
Thank
a
you,
notification.
Shelby.
They
in the
are,
chat
in
for
fact,
this
making a
video.
Shrek 5. All right, are you guys ready for Lex's opinion?
Yes.
Yes.
Lex, we love you so
I
much.
miss you, Lex.
So cute.
Does anyone want to argue against
No.
the Muppets?
No,
I don't.
I love that.
Phenomenal. So we're all just in agreement
Yeah.
that Frozen would be so much better with Kermit the Frog.
Listen, I'm the kind of fruit that will, until my last dying breath, stand by the opinion that there's not a single piece of media that would not be improved by replacing it with a Muppet cast.
Coley, I just saw you open up your debate paper, read it, and put it back. So I'm going to need you to pull out the debate paper you just did.
It was mine. I was looking.
No,
for
it
one of
was not. I
yours.
saw it.
It literally, bro. It said explain. I want that one for you though.
I'm not doing that one, whatever it is,
Why?
because it's
I
not
wrote it
fair.
For you.
I hate you. Anyway, so what's your prompt?
So this one is stunt casting. Casting a well-known celebrity in a Broadway show is ineffective and is only used as a desperate attempt to save a dying show.
30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, on your mark, get set, go.
I don't even know how to argue this because stunt casting is the stupidest thing I have ever seen on a Broadway show. Like having what's his name? Matarazzo. Dustin from Stranger Things just in Dear Evan Hansen because it's like, oh, we want to get some last minute ticket sales because our show is ending. LOL. Let's bring Dustin here, and all the Stranger Things fangirls are popping up to Music Box Theater, and it's like, I'm so sorry. And the same thing with Leah Michelle in Funny Girl. Do not get me started on that one.
Oh,
How much
God.
time do I have?
You're out of time.
Okay.
So I would like to argue in favor of stunt casting, if I may.
Go for it.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go. There has been one good example of stunt casting, and I will stand by this, and that was Donny Osmond and Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor
my
Dreamcoat.
God.
And the only reason that no, hear me out. I am very much a Donny Osmond fanboy, but the only reason that worked is because Donny Osmond is genuinely a trained performer. However, when you put Brendan Urie in Kinky Boots, that doesn't work for a majority of reasons, mainly because Brendan Urie is not a fruit and therefore cannot be in a gay show. But there are instances that it works, but generally I do believe it's a dying art.
Yeah.
So anyway, my opinion was very mid, and I'm out of time anyway. So who's voting in favor of stunt casting? You think it does work?
Shelley.
See, like, I don't think it's like the best thing because there's obviously better people to play those roles that have better training and stuff like that. But it also brings like a different audience to theater who's not a usual theater audience member.
I think.
Like, oh, sorry.
No. Please
Like,
say it.
you have all the fangirls come, but then they still have to sit there and see the show. So you see all these amazing other actors who wouldn't get the light of day by these other people if they didn't have that actor who brought them in.
100%. Simon?
Well, I think it's a nuanced thing. I don't want to say totally yes or no because there are a lot of screen actors that came from the stage. Gaten Matarazzo was a Broadway actor before he was
Right.
on stage with things. He was Gavroche in Les Mis back in the day. Brendan Urie, I will never support. I need everyone to know I also hate Leah Michelle, but she also has the theater. I think it's a nuanced thing, and I
She's
think,
not a real Jew.
Sometimes it's just a big name.
The other one that I would like to
But-
bring up was Wayne Brady was in Kinky Boots. And Wayne Brady was also, for those who don't know, Wayne Brady is most famous for Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
But he also has Broadway background. And while that was, it could be argued either way that it was a stunt cast or not a stunt cast, but that means Kinky Boots had 2 stunt casts, which also, and it's written by Cyndi Lauper, which also means that whole show could just be one big stunt cast. But anyway,
Like, I will
Wayne
be
Brady
blunt
worked.
and say that they are always money grabs. However, it's more justified when the big name does have theatrical background and training.
Understood.
I will agree with that. I will say.
I have one that I would like to argue just to have a general discussion about. Do we believe that Kevin Chamberlain in Seussical was a stunt cast?
No.
No?
Because he wasn't Bertram yet.
That's
No.
fair enough.
He was a Broadway actor way before.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, so I guess I have to argue in favor of one. Claire, did you have something? I'm sorry.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
I wanted to pop off a little bit. Okay,
Go
so
for it.
kind of like what Shelby said is it does bring in a new audience. I will say it does improve most of the time some of the people are very good. They're professionally trained and stuff, but however, there's some people that just they're put on there because they're famous. Cameron Dallas in Mean Girls.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know why they did that. That got me so
awful.
mad.
He doesn't know how to sing.
Exactly, and he forgot his words. And then going along with the brings in a different audience, a lot of them scream out the cast people's name. You're not supposed to do that because that's so disrespectful for the cast members and the show. It's so disrespectful. Like, that's just my personal opinion.
No, 100%.
I will say,
yeah.
though mixed feelings, I can see stunt casting as a possible good thing. However, it's just been more of
It has
like,
never worked.
a money man it corrupts type thing.
No, exactly.
With like taking roles away from people who
No,
deserve them.
like in theory, it works because for a temporary amount of time, it does bring a lot of attention to that show, and it does bring a brief, grasp of ticket sales. However, in order for stunt casting to ever work, it needs to be prolonged. Like the ticket sales need to continue after that person has left the show.
Yeah.
So it works in theory. Most of the time, it doesn't. I don't know where Coley went.
It needs to be done correctly if it
It's-
wants to be done.
It's
Like, you need to choose someone that has background training that can play
Keep
the role
talking.
correctly. I like sometimes it's kind of fun to see people I know on stage because it's like it gives me more motivation to see new musicals.
I know Coley's the one with the ADHD thoughts of the day, but I think we need to put Sacha Baron Cohen in stage productions yesterday.
So Coley had me handpick my topic. I was just gonna have you read it through the window, but
I thought it
read
was
it
better-
through the
I
window.
thought it was better if you picked.
Sorry. So my topic that I am arguing in favor of is why is Josh Gad the best Anastasia? I don't know how I'm gonna argue this because I have never seen Anastasia, but
Follow
30
your
seconds on the clock. Are we ready?
Yep.
On your mark, get set, go. I love Josh Gad with every ounce of my being. Really, the only two works that I know him for are Book of Mormon and playing Olaf in Frozen. But he is the most Jack Black character that is not Jack Black. And therefore, I don't only agree that he should be the best Anastasia, I agree that he'd be good in literally any role you threw him in. That man could play Kermit the Frog better than Kermit the Frog could play Kermit the Frog. I think Josh Gad should just be cast in every single role. I think the only actor in existence is Josh Gad, and that is my time.
Hell yeah.
Who?
Shout out a little role that like he's not well known for, but it's such
Yes.
a good movie and it's so underrated. Well, it's very opinion based. But Pixels, the Adam
Oh,
Sandler
yeah,
movie,
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
I love that movie so much, but like honestly, controversial opinion.
He also will be Quasimodo in the
So
new
I heard.
Hunchback movie.
Coley,
Yes.
since you wrote this opinion, I think you should argue against it.
Guys, oh my god, no, I love Josh Gad.
That means you have to.
Okay, you know what?
30
Fine,
seconds on
30
the clock.
seconds.
On your mark, get set, go.
As much as I love my little Olaf talking snowman, let's think about it this way. What if we had Olaf as Dimitri in Anastasia, the love interest? And I say we bring Alex Brightman into the role of Anastasia. I can just imagine him like, once upon a December. That is on the crown.
I
Like,
need that version now.
I think that's just it. That's all I have to say.
That's
Ha-
it? You have 4 seconds left.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Okay, so I would like to retract all of my statements. I agree with Coley. 100%. No, who is in favor of Josh Gad playing Anastasia?
Who is in favor of Alex Brightman as Anastasia?
Also.
Guys.
So, all right, I understand.
And that wraps up Playbills.
And that brings us into a very important part of our show.
Da 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 da. Intermission. Da 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 da. And we're back. But we're not back, and I never changed the song.
So we have a couple of bits that we like to do in the middle of the show, and we're gonna mix things up today. So usually Coley brings me something to keep me company in the studio. However, I wanted to bring them something today. Coley, my keyboard's a little dirty. Can you grab the Lysol wipes? They're on the desk behind you.
I saw it already. Hold on.
You weren't supposed to look.
I know, but I forgot.
Okay, we'll grab it anyway.
I forgot.
I'll be surprised I didn't see it.
So what is it?
I present a little friend. It's a friend.
It's a 3D
3D
printed
printed
little wiggly axolotl. My brother made that on his 3D printer, and I meant to give it to you after spring break,
Oh,
and
it's
then
for me to
forgot.
keep?
Yeah, you can keep it.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome. You liked my little axolotl so much, and I have one that's a ferret too. I love them.
Pass them around.
Yeah,
them around.
pass the friend around, but that is your studio gift, and that one's actually for you to keep.
Thank you.
You're
That was so
welcome.
thoughtful.
So I like to do a fun little thing that I don't want to change for this show, but we do a fun little segment called Segment Without a Cool Acronym, where I pick an acronym. Coley asked me 5 questions regarding that acronym. Our guests asked 1, so I'm going to allow you each to ask a question about this one. and y'all try to guess what it is.
So in theory, we're only having 4 questions, and it's each just one.
So no, Coley, so you still ask 5, and then each of our individual guests can ask 1, and you can ask them at any time. Sound cool? You each can ask it. Everyone who's not Coley can ask 1 question, and you can ask them at any
Can
time.
I ask one, then we go down, then I finish?
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
I am all for it if you're okay with that.
It makes the game significantly harder, but yes.
Anyways,
So your acronym this week is HAWS. HAWS.
HAWS.
Yes.
Was it on an episode of Paw Patrol?
It was not.
Because it sounds like Paw Patrol, but Haws.
No, it was not on an episode of Paw Patrol.
Is it German?
No.
Claire, you look like you want.
Would you like to ask a question? Go ahead.
Oh no, I just was making I was just making a face.
Yeah, you guys can ask your questions at any time.
Yeah, whenever you feel.
Is it part of the government?
No, it is not.
Is it a salutation?
It is not.
Is it ice cream?
No, it is not. So, Coley, you still have 3 questions.
Can you use it in a sentence?
One of the organizations that I work for works hand in hand with HAWS.
Does it have to do with not animals, but furries?
Indirectly.
Maybe it does have something to do with it.
I have a really good guess.
Go for it.
I wanna
You
ask
still
the
get
last
another
question.
guess after the last question.
Human Animal Wellness Center.
You are actually super close. I will tell you the A is correct. So it is, the A does stand for animal.
Aw.
You get 1 more question.
Does it have anything to do with people?
Center starts with a C.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
It's okay.
Centers are
But
gonna see
yes,
me.
it does have to do with people as well. So you get 1 more guess, and then if everyone wants to take a guess, go for it.
Humanity, animal, Welch's snacks.
The last 2 are very much not correct, but the first 2 are actually pretty close.
Yay!
So, Claire, would you like to take a guess?
So HAWS, right?
Yes.
Okay. Humanity, animals, wearing skirts.
That is
There we
so
go.
good. Also not correct.
I think I've got like a semi-idea.
Okay, go for it.
Home for animals during the winter shelter.
You are so
Oh
close.
my god.
Like, so, you're right there. Simon? You better not be Googling it.
No. I'm texting Guy.
Okay, understood.
I didn't mean to sound so pathetic. A part of me wants to really take a stab at this. Part of me doesn't have enough.
You can do either. I don't care.
Humane animal wildlife shelter.
You have been the closest. You actually got the first 2 correct. So HAWS stands for Humane Animal Welfare Society. It is an open admission, no-kill shelter dedicated to strengthening the relationship between animals and humans through adoptions and education, making a more compassionate community possible. The reason that I chose HAWS is because I am heading to Brookfield, Wisconsin this weekend, and that is the charity that I am working for. So, yeah, that's HAWS.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop.
So we have one little last segment that we do during intermission, which is Coley's ADHD thought of the day. Coley, do you have an ADHD thought of the day?
Coley's thoughts have been like really like all over the place. Coley has not had the best week, but Coley's ADHD thought of today was that I just had a really good voice lesson, and I really want like, what's it called, the chalupa?
Every episode that we do, you tell us that you want a chalupa.
I haven't had Taco Bell in years. Can we get chalupas together?
We can absolutely go get chalupas after this. I am so down if you guys are down.
I'm so poor. I'm so
So are
sorry.
literally the rest of us.
Girly, my refund came in and I'm blowing it like nothing. That's not
Girly,
true, but
I
will
got 4
take you
credit
Taco
cards. I'm ready for this.
Anyways.
So anyways, Coley, do you want to do the song one next?
Yeah, let's do the song.
All right, so we set up a fun little wacky game, except we set it up differently for the both of us. So we're going to do essentially a guess that song. Coley, would you like to do yours first, or do you want me to do mine first?
We could honestly just mix them.
Why don't we start with one of yours first then?
Okay.
So I'm gonna play about 10 seconds of a song, and
The first one to guess it.
yeah, just take a solid whack at it.
Just guess the song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the musical if you can.
Are we ready?
Yes.
So here is your first song. You can shout it out at any time.
Take a chance on me.
Yeah, the title was in the clip.
Guys, I'm sorry. It just makes me really happy and want to dance.
No, that's okay. It's a good song, but like,
So we have one.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's go.
but what musical is it from?
Mamma Mia.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
I'm gonna keep track of who's got it right. Are you ready? So Simon currently has. Wait, no. Who said
Claire
that?
said
Claire
it
said it
first.
first.
Claire said it first. Okay.
I was too stunned by it just saying the name of the song to actually say anything.
I'm sorry.
got
know
you.
that made me a little dancing
Okay.
mood.
So the way that I arranged mine was I did half and half. You're going to guess if this is actually from a Broadway show or if this is just from my collection of stuff. And if it is from a Broadway show, you get points for both the title and the show that it's from. So you can earn up to 2 points if it's from a Broadway show. If it's not from a Broadway show, I'm just going to be impressed if you know it.
Do you want to do mine first then?
Do you want to just do all yours then?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
It
just do
makes
all
more
yours
sense
first
that
then.
way.
Two people
Okay.
split the points if one person gets the song. One person
Yes.
gets the musical.
Yeah.
Yes.
0.5 points.
I mean, I'll just do 1 point. It doesn't really matter. Let's do that one first. Give me 2 seconds. Usually I have these all queued up, but it's a very different setup this time around. So
Sorry, guys.
don't worry about it. We'll probably run overtime. I'm just gonna let y'all know.
That's fine.
Fast children.
Are we ready? I need to go back a second. Please hold. Sorry, I'm professional. I swear. Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Your fault into the woods.
Nice. That is correct. Also, by the way, you don't have to wait until the end of the 10 seconds. You can just guess at any time.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
let's go on to the third one. Are we ready?
Yes.
Please hold. Keep talking while you hold.
Oh my gosh, I have an ADHD thought.
Go for
okay.
it.
They're singing happy
Birthday, you just wanna lay down and
I'm
cry.
quitting this
I'm
show.
sorry, it just came to my head.
It's 3090.
Shout out to Andrew Garfield.
I love Andrew
Oh, I
Garfield.
love Andrew Garfield.
That man.
I like Garfield the cat. Anyway, here's your 10 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
School of Rock. Is it School of Rock?
It is not School of Rock.
Is it Sisters Act?
It is not
No.
Sisters Act.
No.
Oh.
I don't think you guys were gonna get this one.
Spelling Bee.
Nope.
No.
No, that's a safe guess for Coley.
Guys, it's a musical I did in high school. But
Any
Little
other
Woman?
guess?
yes,
Yes.
I was singing this to
Coley,
Claire.
okay, no, I'm not even kidding. I could hear Coley singing this in the shower.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Any guess on the title?
Have no idea.
Awesome.
Choir.
The
It is
weekly
not,
volcano
in fact,
crash.
called choir.
These women sure are small.
And they're singing.
And they're so sad.
Happy birthday.
Just want to lay down and cry.
Can we stop mentioning birthday on this show? It will not be my birthday. We are not doing
Happy birthday,
Tile. Listen, there are only 2 people that call me Ty in my life, but I gotta say, this is the first time I've gotten Tile as a nickname.
And adding on to that, I love when like Tyler gets confused because I'll like sometimes say Ty. I'm very on and off with it, but like half the time he'll think I like saying thank you in the message.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the thought.
Okay, so are you ready for your next song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mama Who Bore Me, Spring Awakening.
That is correct.
Sorry, I get so excited, guys.
So I
did
just
it
want to
in
point
my
out that
senior year
everyone is
musical.
tied right now.
Oh my god.
nice.
But we have one more from Coley.
Oh, this one's gonna be very silly.
Okay, give me 1 second to get it queued up.
You
I'm
probably could sing
sorry.
this real good, Simon.
Too bad you're not noteworthy, or otherwise you could.
I said Simon could sing it. And Simon's in.
I thought you said
Noteworthy.
you and I could sing it.
That
No,
too.
you definitely would not be singing this song, Tyler.
Oh, I would. No. I thought you said you and I could sing this, implying
reference
you
to
and
you.
Coley. Or you and Simon.
No, I said Simon would sing this really good.
Oh, love that. Okay, so here's your last song. Are we ready?
The first one who gets it.
Agony into the woods.
That is correct.
Shelby.
Shelby knows her Into the Woods. Okay, so here's how we'll do mine. You'll guess if it's from a Broadway show first. If it is not from a Broadway show, if you could take a whack at either the title or the artist, I will give you a point for either. If it is from a Broadway show, guess the title and the show. Cool?
Am I allowed to play this one if they like all get it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was technically playing. Oh, no, I guess I wasn't playing yours because I guess I'm playing this. But
When
are
you said there were points, I was like in the zone. I was like, I'm ready to go.
Respectfully, I'm not gonna play this one because I probably would get it. But if,
you might not.
oh my god,
I
wait,
picked some weird ones.
I'm excited.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Here's your first song. Do we have any feedback?
That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard it somewhere.
It's definitely not a Broadway musical.
Okay, so you got that right. It is not a Broadway musical. Coley, I just forgot your name for 2 seconds.
Hi, I'm Coley.
Does anyone want to take a whack at either the title or the artist?
Is this AJR?
It is not AJR.
I would have known that.
Yeah.
Can we hear it again? Is that
Yeah.
an option?
Yeah, I can play it again. I genuinely don't think you're going to get this one.
Sounds like Lindsay Sterling, like you know, like the
Yes, I
Yes.
know. No, it is not Lindsay Sterling.
It is a cello.
Anybody else want to take a whack at it?
Noah Khan.
It is not Noah Khan.
That was a
Weirdly enough, you're not all that far off by saying
like. Is it from a musical?
it is not from a musical. No, it's not from a musical. Any stabs in the dark?
Nope.
So the song is "There Is No One After You" by Nicholas McGallis.
No
Um,
idea of either of those things.
No
Awesome.
idea.
Yeah, no, I think on Spotify has like 1,000 plays. Like it's barely anything
my
there.
God.
Tyler was like, I'm gonna give you the song level impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Tyler said the
literally,
game
yeah, no, I made that one near impossible.
And this section of the game is called gatekeeping.
Oh, technically is sharing with us. So then now we can
Sharing is caring, guys. Please go listen to Praise Be Hype Machine by Nicholas McGallis, even though he doesn't do music anymore. Live, laugh, love.
That's so sad.
He's a family friend of ours. But anyway, this is your next song. Are you ready?
Oh my god!
Ren?
Oh! Emil, whatever it's called.
It is from Emil.
Times Are Hard for Dreamers.
That is correct.
And I know that musical. And
That was my
and
senior year song. But
And I knew it was Philippa So.
I heard.
I knew it. I think it is.
Was that Idina Menzel?
it was.
Philippa Sue.
I was gonna say no. I
Oh,
don't
is it
think
Philippa
so.
Sue?
Philippa Sue.
Oh,
Oh,
That's okay.
Have I been pronouncing it wrong?
Yes, she
Philippa
was.
Sue.
Played Eliza.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll try not to bark over them. I just got really excited.
No,
you're
you
good,
please. You can
'cause I
yell
didn't
over it
know
as soon
that.
as you know the answer. Go for it. All right. Are you ready for your next song?
Yes. Oh, is this title of the show?
No.
Wait.
Oh, I feel like I might kick myself. I don't.
Well, first
know.
things first. Is it from a show?
That's a. I think this is a musical.
Definitely.
Okay, so it is musical theater.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
Ti-
sounds like
title
title,
or
of the
show?
show.
It
It
has
is
the
not
same
title of the
vibe
show.
For sure.
I will also tell you the title of the song is not in the title of the show either. So this is not like a title song.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you some weird ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I have no.
I've definitely heard this before.
Is it,
I
like,
just
Sondheim?
No.
It gives like this, like the I don't know, like the repetitive, like that.
Yeah, no, it's not Sondheim.
Alberti bass sleigh.
Any guesses for either?
No.
No.
This is Calm from Ordinary Days.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool. Here's-
Their book is the same person who did frickin' title of the show.
love that.
I
Yes.
love that.
So here's your next
I'm
song.
99% sure.
Oh, this.
Shelby, you're right there.
Is it
It is AJR.
The DJ's crying for help.
That is correct.
I love AJR so much.
I'm going to see them on July 7th, and I'm so
nice.
Canandaigua. I'm
Where's
so
that?
excited. They just announced it today. Yeah.
I'm looking this up right now.
Are you gonna buy tickets and go with me? I literally have AJR pre-sale, so I'm buying tickets tomorrow. I'm so hyped. But anyway, yeah, that was the DJ is Crying for Help by AJR. And the reason I actually have a very specific reason for picking them, and it's not because I'm just a huge fan. They're actually writing a musical for Broadway for Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yes.
I am legitimately so excited and scared to see what they do. Because I don't think they're Broadway material, but that's just me. Anyway, we have one last song. Are you ready? I need to get it queued up first. I didn't choose nearly as good as songs as Coley did. I love that. I just made it impossible for you. This has been such a blast.
So nice with Into the Woods twice.
Yeah, I know. This has been a blast for me. I don't think any of you are having any fun.
I mean, I'm happy to be here, but I'm not guessing anything.
Okay, so here is your last song. Are you ready?
Oh, come on!
What?
This is. Why am I blanking? It's the
Once on This
song.
Island?
It's the song. It's
It is
the
not
song.
Once on This Island, but you're actually
you know,
really close.
You know I know this. You know I know this. I'm
I
blanking on
actually
the
didn't
song.
know you knew this until this show, which I think is really funny.
Large automobile. You may find yourself.
You're
it's
right
Talking
there.
Heads.
I
It's
can
Talking Heads.
see the
It's
gears
David
turning.
Byrne. It's American Utopia. It's like their biggest song, and I'm forgetting the name of the song.
So I'm gonna give you 2 points for that because you're technically right. It is American Utopia and it is by David Byrne. My main question for y'all is this from a Broadway show?
Yes.
So what's funny is the answer can both be yes and no. It is from a show called American Utopia, which is I have always described as the Broadway show with absolutely no plot. It is all of the Talking Heads' old hits choreographed and put on stage as if they were a Broadway show, but there is no plot. It is downright genius. I love that show so much. Excuse you.
Tickets for AJR right now. Why are they so expensive?
The festival that they're playing should be like $35.
Oh, okay, I'm making this up better then.
But anyway, Coley, what do you want to do next? Because we've got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can.
Once in a lifetime.
That is in fact the song. Oh, by the way, the winner of that was Shelby. Simon had 4 points, Claire had 2 points, and Coley had 3 points. You had 6.
Listen, for only playing one round, I think 3 points is
No, that's pretty solid.
impressive.
I think I just cheated with the David Byrne one. Like, just generally, I just cheated with that one. Because, like, the answer is both yes and the answer is no, and I would have accepted both. So anyway, what are we doing next, Coley?
I think since it's short and sweet, we could end with Drama Club,
Okay.
which is a very silly game named after my high school drama club, where people would be like, "Oh, I love this show," and no one would know what they were talking about. So basically, I have a cup full of musicals. Everyone is going to pull one of these, and it's going to be you all will know these shows. In the slim chance you don't, put it back and we'll grab a new one. In 15 seconds, with zero context, explain what is happening in that show. Like,
And do it as poorly as possible.
and
Got it,
poorly,
got it.
horribly,
I'm
no
in, I'm in.
context, and we have to guess. All right.
Do you want to do mine first since I can't come out there and draw one?
Yes.
Okay, just show it to me through the glass. Oh yeah, the rest of us are going to try to guess what show it is.
Yeah.
Do you want me to set a timer or do you just want to kind of go on vibes alone?
Just vibes.
Okay, cool. Just show it to me through the window. Got it. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Orphan Boy saves the country by singing fun little songs, except he doesn't really sing at all.
Oliver?
No.
Oh.
Wait, we should all go around before we
Yeah,
sing
go
it.
around.
No, it's okay.
So we'll give Claire another guess because we didn't really describe that. But Simon, do you have a guess?
This is like a dance show, but Billy Elliot?
No, it is not Billy Elliot.
No, that's not like.
You said Orphan Boy saves the world without singing.
Orphan Boy saves a country by singing, but he doesn't really sing.
You did a great job poorly explaining that.
Thank you.
I'm like,
What's funny is I don't really know the plot of this show. I just kind of know the plot of this show.
even better.
So I can't guess because I know what it is.
You know it.
But,
Well, you,
um,
oh, no, that's right. No, you can't guess. But
you gave the entire plot
I think I
to.
know.
go for it.
Hamilton.
It is Hamilton.
oh my god!
You just gave the entire plot to
I
the
know
lesser
the
known
others.
Les Mis I'm sorry,
The
Les Mis
nose
musical.
Halfway open, I saw ham.
Yes.
Oh, do you want me to do another one then?
We'll go around. But like I
Okay.
think it's silly if we don't say no you're wrong or yes you're right until we hit everyone's answer.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I
I'll
might have
pass
sorta
I'll
cheated
pass
there,
the
that's my
cup
bad.
around.
I saw. I was like, oh, wait, now I know.
Okay, I know this, but I literally cannot explain it.
That's fine, just pull another one.
Okay.
That would have been me with like just about any other musical I pulled from there.
This might be a lot of musicals.
I was
I'm
like,
kinda
I can
scared.
describe School of Rock
this is
incredibly
perfect.
poorly, but all right, go ahead.
It is a ghost who haunts a house and tries to kick people out.
Is it?
And he is from another. He is basically from the other world. He's from another dimension.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Ah. That was a good one though.
This one you just, did you put this one back? Or no, you have yours.
Yeah, I have this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Throw that other one back in the cup if you don't mind, Shelby.
Yes, I got you.
Awesome.
Is this side I take it? Let's see. Oh, okay. So there's like a shut-in family, and then the parents die, and then they like have to face like there's two. I'll say siblings because it makes it better, and they like have this whole argument. One runs away, and the other one goes to find her.
Is this just Beetlejuice again?
It's Frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Frozen.
Frozen.
I explained it very badly.
No, but it was good. I liked it. All right.
That was really good in the fact that it was really bad because I was so lost.
So there's these young lovers and their friends have all these issues with the two of them getting together, but in the end misogyny wins.
I'm pretty sure I know this one, so skip me.
I have no clue
Could-
when I wrote
could I-
these.
Wait, could I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it West Side Story?
No, but I feel part of me is like, oh, I'm sorry I explained that poorly, but that's like the
That's
point.
the point.
Because I was gonna make some jokes, but they would be too specific.
Oh, I think I know. I wrote it.
Shelby, do you want to guess first?
I don't know.
I will safely say that I don't know is not the answer. Is it Grease?
Yes, it is.
Ah.
No, wait, okay.
Ah.
So no one else will get this,
Oh.
but I have falsettos written down there, and I thought you
Oh.
were poorly describing falsettos with these two young letters.
It could have also been
everyone was
falsettos.
just against them, and I'm like, well, it was his.
All right, Coley, you want to pick one?
I would love to pick one. Alrighty. I kind of want to keep these to do like on the show every
These
now
are
and then.
Honestly,
but-
I kind of like this. This was a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Disobedient child decides to go on a little adventure, and his dad dies.
Why are there so many parents dying?
Whose
Disobedient-
dad
We
dies?
had Hamilton, and now we have this one, and we had Frozen. Like, there's so many just dead parents.
Disobedient child goes on an adventure and his dad dies?
Yes. Because he did not listen to his dad.
The good dinosaur?
That is so real. No.
Wait, okay. So his dad dies because he didn't listen to him?
Well, okay, the dad dies because the child didn't listen to the dad. There's also a rat in it.
Is this Lion King?
Yeah.
Wait,
my
really?
God.
Oh, that was a shot in the dark. Oh.
It is.
Do you want to know something really bad?
Yes.
My next guess was Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh.
And that's like my favorite show. So this is now the second time that Coley has made that exact face on the show. We are out of time.
Alrighty.
Coley, do you want me to press buttons or would you like to press buttons?
Can you press button?
I will absolutely press buttons. We have to do our shout outs first.
Yes.
Okay, let's go around and do the shout outs because I don't have mine.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to hit the button while I do shoutouts?
No, because I want to give a shout out.
Oh, do yours
So-
first.
Give your shout out.
I don't have my shout out.
Oh.
You know what? No, yes, I do. My shout out's going to David Byrne. Thanks for producing
Yeah.
a Broadway show that isn't a Broadway show. All right, I'm going to go press buttons. Have fun.
Alrighty. My shout out, I forgot to think of one. My shout out is gonna go to Erica Pettit because
Oh
that's
my
Claire's.
God.
And I was looking at Claire's license and I just see Pettit, and now I'm thinking about Erica. Hi, Erica. How you doing?
I don't even think she's watching.
That's okay.
This is literally the first person that came to my mind. I shout out to Dolly Parton
Yeah.
because I love Dolly Parton. So yeah.
I want to say Shay. Shout out to Marilyn Monroe because she's an icon.
Aww.
And shout out to the Good Dinosaur movie because it's like underrated,
So real.
but so good.
Well, if we're doing like icon shout outs, then shout out to Freddie Mercury. But
Yes.
I think I've been shouting out the same person every time I've been on this show. But shout out to my darling Dylan because in 3 days I will finally be in the same place as him, and it's all I can think about. And I love him so much, and I'm so excited.
Well, I think that's all for tonight. Have a great night, y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Bye.